Hello, sports fans. Ralph Luck here, wearing black with all black behind me. Anyway, this is facing my front door of the RV out into the forest. Let's see if we could spot Ninja. See if we could see those eyes. Ninja! Ninja! She's actually out there. There's a barbed wire fence. She's just on this side of it. And then beyond that, it's a cow pond. So I thought I'd give you a nighttime kind of quick but somewhat detailed look of the RV. So here's how I have it set up at night. Got the awning up. I've got the LED lights going across. Yeah, my quality chair and table there. And of course you see the front patio. But let's go inside for a little nighttime look and a look at some details. Remember, I haven't started editing yet, so bear with me with some of this stuff. Up until probably tomorrow night, mosquitoes have been terrible in northern Arizona. Oh, and if you notice, I don't have my red, cool looking Energizer light. I have this new one, which is kind of weird. It's 1,000 lumens at most, has a couple low light settings. It's got a rechargeable battery off a USB cable it came with, and it also can take regular batteries that it came with, like a CR123 or something. And it's weird because it's off center, so you got to kind of put it off to maintain the middle, but it's great. And what's cool is this comes out to be a regular flashlight. It's like 25 bucks at Walmart. I just got tired of buying AAA batteries every few weeks for the other one. Let me show you which has been a very important part of being able to stay outside for a couple hours in the evening, is Thermacell. Not sponsored by them yet, but maybe. Anyway, has its own little gas tank, little fuel in here. You put in a little strip here, fire it up, and it does its job. I've heard people complain that, well, when it's windy, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, carbon dioxide is what attracts mosquitoes from our breath. So whichever way that's blowing, that's feeding to them. They're up to 75 feet. They can recognize that and then come in and start biting. And even though it may be blowing away from you, it is blowing consistently with your carbon dioxide and keeping them away. It's worked really great. So of course my bedroom area, or I'm sorry, the above the cab C, Class C, where the workstation is. But what I'm going to get into is, even though I have my lights on here in the dining living room area, what I typically am doing these days is this awesome light, super bright, from Walmart. Magnetic, rechargeable, goes for a good 4 or 5 hours, and I love it. Cheap. Anything that's rechargeable is great. It just means that typically here I'll turn off the lights that are in the RV running off house power, which are very limited because they're LED. I'll go off this baby. And yes, I'll need to recharge it, but it's going to recharge off batteries that will be recharged in the sun tomorrow off my solar setup. So I just had a few extra lights on to give you guys some clarity. Now, I think I had this pictured before I reset it, but this is one of the downsides, I think, of a lot of Class C RVs is the DC power is very limited. There's like a hookup in the front and a hookup in the back. Well, what I did is get this, which plugs in, and now it splits that into 3. inlets. One goes to my fan, which is a DC fan. Right there. The other goes to this extension cord. Got a couple of these. These are great. These are like 15-foot extension cords you can buy on Amazon. And if need be, I could charge a battery. I'm going to show you in just a minute if I don't want to use solar or the generator or whatever. But here's the other cool thing is the other one goes to this 150 watt little compact, held down by Velcro, both of these. And boom, plug in my laptop, plug that in, and now I'm charging my laptop off of my house batteries. So I think it's pretty awesome. And I'm going to show you the next thing here. Now I do have on one of the lights, as you can see there. That's a house light, just to give you plenty of light here. But I've got my Lucy light. Love this thing. That little cable I could twist, hang up, make a stand, do whatever. You can see on the back I've got a solar panel. It could charge right here in the window during the day with that solar panel, or I could plug in the little charging cable and to USB and charge it that way. So again, reusable energy. Easy AOC. I'm not trying to date you, and I don't like your green energy plan, but yeah, if I could run this for hours just to give it a little ambient light. Granted, when I'm watching YouTube and videos over here, I don't need light, but it just kind of makes it a little bit more daytime friendly. Then over here we've got my nightstand, which is not only where my coaster is and drink holder, but my Balder 330 watt power station, which charges off of AC, DC, and solar. Cool thing is I could set my phone on top right here and it charges. But what I'll typically do is plug in different things down here, USB or AC. And again, that extension cord that was the red cable you saw a minute ago will run over here to its adapter, and I could say, oh, you know what? Let's juice it up. Plug it in there and juice this baby up. It's at 74%. Plenty to charge my phone so many times over, I can't even tell you. And yeah, I've got a cruddy iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus, but my iPhone 11 is in at the UPS store in Flagstaff, and I'm just waiting for a day to go get it, since apparently they're not open on Saturday and Sunday, so that's pretty interesting. But I should be getting it next week around the 22nd, and you know, the theory with iPhones is they make the batteries that just start going dead, so you have to go buy a new phone and get the upgrade, and that's pretty much what I did. The iPhone 8 Plus that I'm using, if it wasn't for the battery, I wouldn't have a problem with it, and I've done everything by the book. Recharge it all the way, decharge it down to under 20%, recharge it all the way, and so forth and so on. But same with my laptop. I think I have an HP laptop, and I've done the same thing with that, and after like 2 years, it's like, oh, it's pretty much dead. So you see coming off of that is some cables. So here's where I'll charge my phone, charge other things over here. I've got my giant pillow here, because I'll set up my TV here so I can look out at the moon and the stars and other things that have the window screen open. And yet I've got phone placed here and watching stuff off of that. And again, have a little bit of ambient light. So there we go. Turn that off. And let's turn another thing off here, the bathroom, bedroom / light. And there you could go. There's the Lucy light in the back, giving me a little ambient light. That's on the lowest setting. It could go medium or high. So there's a quick 10-minute tour of kind of my nighttime situation and power situation. Let me do a switch here and let's see if I can tell with the camera. So I turned off the RV lighting and I'm going solely off that rechargeable light. And as you can see, tons of lighting. Walk into the bathroom. Now with my solar and my new batteries, I have no hesitation to turn on the light and stay in there 20 minutes. But, woo! If I wanted to, look at that. Strobe setting. Come on, go off. There we go. And oh, look who's here. Look who's here. It's Ninja, the martial arts cat, coming in from her exciting outdoor... Sorry, I can't see what I'm filming. Coming in from being outside for a couple hours, chasing birds, bugs, and field mice. You can see she's starving. Since it's only 7:30 p.m. where I'm at, she's probably going to eat, get a little water, and want to go back out for another 2-3 hours. But thank you for watching. If you like this and you want to join the team, sports fans, and get notifications of future videos, which I try to put out about once a week, and I promise there are going to be more how-to and detailed RV stuff like this and about boondocking as the weeks go on. Please subscribe, or at least consider subscribing. Please share, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you even kind of were like, yeah, 51% like, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. And I'm a small channel and a big guy, but do it for Ninja. She's begging you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.